I want you to pause and take a second and ask yourself what your next thought is going to be. You don't know. Thoughts just happen. If you're not the author of your own thoughts and subsequent actions, if you don't even know what your mind is going to think next, then you're not in control. Free will is an illusion. I want you to think of life as one of those choose your own destiny books you read as a kid. Everything that ever can, will, or has happened has been pre-programmed, existing right now in this present moment. This includes all your choices as well as every possible outcome of said choice. Time is also an illusion. So basically, you are an entity whose consciousness has been uploaded into an avatar in a pre-programmed virtual reality simulation. On with the show.
If the universe had a meaning, your life would be pointless. 3 reasons. 1, being aware of an ultimate meaning would be a fucking spoiler. We'd know the whole point. Life would be like watching a game you recorded to watch later, but then you accidentally found out who won. Pointless. 2, if there's a known ultimate meaning, then we all have a moral obligation to make our life about that thing. This is where religions come from. It is the one meaning of the universe, after all. And if we all must do one thing, we're tools, cogs, pawns, pick your metaphor. And what does that make life? Pointless. 3, if there's an ultimate meaning, nothing else matters in comparison. Who gives a shit about your little family, for instance? It's nothing compared to the universe's mega meaning. Some people actually believe this and it makes them nut jobs, but that's a different topic. Ultimate meaning negates the value of everything else that matters to you, making life, you guessed it, pointless. Summary. Ultimate meaning would cause personal meaninglessness. Ultimate meaninglessness allows personal meaning. But just because ultimate meaning would suck doesn't mean it's not real. Lots of things are real and suck. Fortunately, it's also logically impossible. But I'm out of time, so that's for another video. Maybe. Come along if you feel like it. Fair warning, my next video will probably be about why there's a D in the word fridge or something.
Red meat is a group 2 carcinogen, which means it causes cancer. In the US, 1 out of every 4 people die of cancer. Doctors are in the business of treating sick people, not preventing people from getting sick. 2 out of 3 Americans are obese. If we continue how we going, in the next 25 years, 1/3 of America will have diabetes. Sugar don't cause no diabetes. See, when you consume meat, tiny particles of fat build up and cause insulin resistance, which means sugar cannot be broken down, and that causes diabetes. Pretty much have like an energy storage in our liver and in our muscles called glycogen. Right now, this is what we can only do 2 things with glucose. We can store it or we can burn it. But when you have too much stored, that's a problem. That can be toxic, all right, my people. So make sure you staying away from the fatty food, because that's what causes diabetes, my people. We gotta understand this. It's not sugar. We've been lied to. It's all a myth.
3 tips for grounding. Number 1, pay attention to your breath. Number 2, go outside and walk barefoot. And if you can find some moving water, vibe with it.
Artists that raise frequency.
Here's a spiritual documentary, but this goes deeper. It's called Inner and Outer Worlds, and it's on Tubi, and it's for free. It explains science on a quantum level. They explain the cosmic vacuum. What this is what everything is revolving around, literally. Everything and all of matter. Everything is literally vibrating. But what they can't figure out is where the vibration is actually coming from. Like, what is making every single thing vibrate? That's the God particle. That's what these idiots are trying to find. But what you probably didn't realize is why they have the Lord Shiva statue outside of their building. This is depicting the dance of the universe. Without this preserved dance, the universe couldn't exist today. This is depicting the dance of chaos, okay? The order of the cosmos. It goes way deeper. In all of matter, this vacuum makes a pattern. It also builds our DNA structure. Our DNA is also in a spiral. Goes way deeper, like for a part 2.
By the end of this video, you're gonna have a new perspective on exactly what it takes to get anything you want. Are you ready? Let's go. I gotta flex on it real quick. Okay, so this is what it means to cross a fjord. This is from Musashi Miyamoto's book, Book of Five Rings, okay? He speaks about crossing a fjord. Setting sail to cross this channel of water, regardless of what your friends think. Setting sail when they would stay inside, when your family would stay inside. You set out when conditions were right. And if, say, the winds change within a few miles from you setting out, you drop the sails and you pick up the fucking oars. Now, I'm gonna take it one step further. Say you drop your oars. You put your arms in that water and you fucking push. Say your boat falls apart. You swim. Say one of your legs gets bitten off by a shark. You swim with 2 arms and 1 leg. Okay, maybe that sounds a little extreme. For those who get the point of the story, please leave it in the comments.